Hello students, I am Shreya. Have you ever noticed how some things in life look the same on both sides? Like when you look at your face in the mirror, one side matches the other. This is an example of symmetry. Symmetry is when an object or shape looks the same after being divided into two parts. You can see symmetry in many places around you. For example, the wings of a butterfly are symmetrical, meaning they look the same on the both sides. Another example is a folded leaf where both halves are equal. In this lesson, we will learn how to find lines of symmetry in different shapes and objects. We will see how shapes like squares, triangles, and everyday objects can have symmetry. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to spot symmetry in different shapes and draw lines of symmetry. Learning outcomes. After the completion of this lesson, you will be able to understand what symmetry is and how it works in everyday objects. Identify lines of symmetry in different shapes and objects. Learn how to draw axes of symmetry for regular polygons. Practice finding symmetry in various shapes and drawing the lines of symmetry. Keywords from this lesson are symmetry, line of symmetry, regular polygons, axis of symmetry, mirror image, identical halves, vertical symmetry, horizontal symmetry, diagonal symmetry. In class 6th, we have already learnt about symmetry. Once again, we will recall what we have learnt. Line of symmetry. A line of symmetry is an imaginary line that divides a shape into two identical halves. When you fold the shape along this line, both sides match perfectly. The line of symmetry can be categorized based on its orientation as vertical line of symmetry, horizontal line of symmetry, diagonal line of symmetry. A line of symmetry is an axis along which an object, when cut, will have identical halves. These objects might have one, two, or multiple lines of symmetry. One line of symmetry, two lines of symmetry, infinite, multiple lines of symmetry. Below are several figures. Determine which ones are symmetric And for the symmetric figures, draw their axis of symmetry. Now we will see line of symmetry for regular polygons. We already knew that a polygon with all sides and all angles equal is called a regular polygon. Draw the axis of symmetry for regular polygons. For square, number of sides 4 and number of axes of symmetry are 4. For equilateral triangle, number of sides 3 and number of axes of symmetry 3. For pentagon, number of sides 5 and number of axes of symmetry is 5. For hexagon, number of sides 6 and number of axes of symmetry is 6. By this exercise, we can understand that the number of axes of symmetry for a regular polygon depends on the number of sides or vertices of the polygon. A regular n-sided polygon, also known as n-gon, has exactly n axes of symmetry. Now we will do one exercise. In the figures below, find the axis of symmetry such that on folding along the axis, the two dots fall on each other. Given the axis of symmetry for the figures below, one part of the figure has a dot. Based on the symmetry, identify the location of the other dot. Points to remember. A line of symmetry divides a shape into two equal, identical halves that match when folded along the line. There are different types of symmetry: vertical, horizontal, and diagonal, based on how the shape is divided. A regular polygon has all sides and angles equal, and the number of symmetry lines is the same as the number of sides. Some shapes have 1, 2, or multiple lines of symmetry depending on how they are shaped. By folding a shape along its line of symmetry, both parts should match exactly, showing perfect symmetry. Thanks for watching.